Happy Thursday, it's your boy with them. How it is, what it is, what it is, how it is. Before we get started, brought to you by Powerade. Don't drink pot, drink Powerade. You want to quench your thirst. Just got off Worskies. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's still nasty out. Yeah, everywhere. Hey, what's happening, Mod? How you doing, kind sirs? Got that whipping that tantalizer ready? Tell them, no, I know. Tell them they don't want that to the ass. I want that to the cooler. No siree. Hold on here. Let me fix the light a little bit. Maybe that's a little better. Yeah. There we go. That's one thing I didn't realize I gotta keep in mind. Oh. Yeah? Well, that warms the heart. Have me glowing with warming embrace. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right back at you. I hope you had a good Wednesday, I should say. It's good to see you back in Insomniac Bubble. Don't ever let nobody get in your bubble. That's your personal space. We're not talking no bubble boy shit. We're talking your personal space. That equator line. Motherfucker come past that is the point of no return, especially if you warned them already. And in your own spot, like in your own place, and somebody try to jump out there. You be a gentleman. Let's stay tee off first and tell them nice. Be like, hey man, I don't do this dumb shit over your spot. Don't be doing that mine. First and only warning. If they pass that line, it's like Apollo 13, a point of no return. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Flat belt the ass, whatever you want. Whip to the flesh, tear that flesh from the bone, break that bone to drain marrow. We'll take all the little extras, all the trimmings. Oh, I'm telling you, you want to know the one thing that I don't like about work? It's not work itself. It's, and you guys are going to laugh at me for this one. Because I've never had, I just got my license. Today will be a week I've had my license, and I've never had it before. I mean, I drove, I know how to, yeah. Happy Thursday, everybody. But yeah, this makes it a week I've had my license, and you want to know what I cannot stand? The commute home. The fucking commute home. Oh, because I'm not on the E-way. I'm taking back roads and shit home. I got going anyway for a little bit. But the cops, they just sit around and they have nothing to do. Sitting there playing with their fucking dummies and shit. And they act like they own one. Like we don't know where they're going to be. And they don't switch up either. And it's fucking stupid. Like, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's a very big milestone in my life, I've said it before, I'll say it again. People tend to assume that driving privileges or driving license is a right, not a privilege. So when you abuse a privilege that you don't even have, they make you go through hell to get it. So that's why they started me out on a permit, and then karma still got my ass because I was only able to use that permit like 6 months out of it because someone stole it when I was getting a haircut last year. Yeah. So when I went to go file for full reinstatement for this, my license, they printed me out my old one, which was still good for like a month because I applied for one, and whoever was working at the department was fucking smoking fucking gunpowder because they sent me back my money order, and they go, we don't need this to print you out one. It's enclosed in the thing. And it wasn't even there. So, like, when I went in front of them, the whole board, because that shit takes hours, and it's recorded. They make you put your motherfucking hand on a Bible, all sorts of shit. So, like, you gotta be able to spit solid gold facts to these people and demonstrate to them that you are beyond approach and without a reasonable doubt, you were prepared for the road because, like I said, when I was a shorty, I just didn't give a fuck. I was completely. There ain't no more realistic than the way I get because you wanna know what I was doing? Motherfucker could be like, "You gonna go get in trouble?" They'd be like, "You can't drive." Fuck if I can't. Any of us can get in the car and drive, but are we driving legally or illegally? That's the thing. I wasn't in denial. I had it in the back of my mind that I had to grow eyes in the back of my head, and I come to the realization even before, I caught a DUI, that they got to get lucky only once. You got to be lucky every time on the road. So yeah, and I wasn't like drinking and driving. It was just one night, and I didn't want to hit doggo, and I flipped the fucking car and put it in a ditch, and you know, people fucking called the police and shit, and like, it was what it was. Like I said, my cab ride home was more than the fucking bail. It was a misdemeanor DUI. It was right before they made them felonies, along with retail thefts and shit. Yeah, it was fucked up, but like, he didn't want shit from me. It was just I was still like in denial about. I told myself I didn't need my license, especially like being up in the city. Like fuck that shit. Cause up, different areas, man, they don't give a fuck sometimes. They'll just let you roll off because it's a waste of fucking paperwork. They're out trying to catch somebody who's catching bodies or wanted for murders and homies and shit, or all sorts of crazy shit. They don't give a like. If you ain't out hurting nobody or you don't deem a threat, I'm telling you this right now. Up in Chicago, and even some of the outer suburbs, like Utica, Country Club Hills, that's on the south side, west side, like Bedford Park, uh, fucking Austin, even though that's a real danger. They don't give a fuck. Like, you get pulled over by a license, you're lucky if they give you a fucking ticket. They're like, get the fuck out of here before we fucking make sure you have a reason to be here, before we put one in your, one in your coconut. Like, it's just a waste of fucking time for them. Unless you drunk as a fish and driving, swerving around and crashing shit and like taking them on a fucking speed chase when when they hit the lights. Hell no. They look at you like nothing, like there's nothing going down. They just like, get on with yourself. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but get on with yourself, because if you're in the other county or other spot, they're gonna get you. And it ain't gonna be like getting with you when I take a picture. Now these days they don't fucking play, but like in these smaller spots and the farther you go south from the city, shit, motherfuckers try to send you to jail for a broken taillight. And I'm not talking, they use that as justification to get things going to create some. No, I know somebody at work, man, that got cracked for some. It wasn't. I guess his license went suspended because he didn't renew his plate, or he forgot about it. And these motherfuckers, he had a warrant. They let him go. They let him sign himself out, so I bond, but he had to pay like $500, $600 to get his fucking car back. Like I said, they crazy as hell. So like, if he was like DUI bound, it would have been like a class 4 or something. But he don't drink and drive. He don't be drinking. Oh, candy coated helicopter with a leather cover. You better be safe and sorry. Better be using that simulator before you fucking get in the real thing. Don't be doing that airplane shit either. That aviator. You know what can happen with a twin Cessna. We know what people do with them. My cats are like on big garden and like, for real. Like, I came in, my one Toki keeps looking over here in the corner, like the cow keeps looking like there's something there. And then Myra's on the bed, she's to the left, he's to the right, like Euchre, the left and right bower. And Gidget, who the fuck knows what she is? She's probably trying to be a marsupial sun bear. She's just, you know how she is, all She tries to act like a sea otter and shit. I swear to God, like she's a part of a little bit of everything. I've never had a cat like her in my life. Like, she crazy as hell, but she acts so unique and weird. Like, she don't act like a feline, I'll tell you that. And if she does, it's more characteristics of like a lion or a lioness, because she's with the shits. I'll tell you that. But Myra doesn't put up with it. What's up, Kaka? Yeah. They were trying to get in my food. Just trying to get some food. And yeah, I'm tired. I did some overtime too. That happens every day. People always asking me what I mean. Back in the day, pain, see. Not gonna lie, you can judge what you see. But you're right now. So be for real. It's crazy when you got a friend, 1 second he's there, the other second he's gone. In the cemetery staring down at the ground like, the fuck just happened to me? Body breaking down. And every day, sometimes I get upset, but I know there's nothing I can do with it. All I can do is try to accept and keep on moving on with it. You can ask me what you want. That don't guarantee you anything that you want. I'm not shipping and receiving, so don't try to order something, you know? Yeah, shoot. What you gonna do? Shoot. Yeah. I mean, fuck. You said a serious question. I'll tell you this right now. Say what you want to say. Just remember what you say. You don't want to catch no poison because I guarantee you you'll pass before you make it to sick bay. I'm just playing around. I'm just so tired this age. Yeah, I am. I'm so tired. I've been working so well. Yeah, I know. You be popping that on there all the time, and that reminds me of the dude the truck driver in Detroit. You guys see that shit on TikTok? He went to go get in his fucking ride after, like, I don't know, go get a hoagie or I don't know, whatever the fuck he did to leave his fucking ride on the side of the road. There's a tow truck. An old girl, there's a homeless girl in there. And she's like smoking on a vape or something. And she just starts going, he's like, look, this homeless woman is in my car. And she starts smiling like when he's going to get in the vehicle or something. And she's going to be able to get, hitch onto the stall and shit. It reminded me of Noah's Ark with the little skunks, in the waterfall. Yeah. And she starts smiling. And then, like, he's like, look at this crazy. Look at this. And she starts screaming, free Palestine, free Palestine. And she starts just like ripping the rug, I swear. And then, like, she's like, I'm doing this for my future kids. I'm like, oh man. She was fucking, yeah, she wasn't playing with a full deck, if you know what I mean. He ended up grabbing her. And throwing her out. And she ended up hitting the fucking, going, across the fucking sidewalk and hitting the fucking wall and rolling back and didn't say a fucking thing. But she was screaming, free Palestine, smiling and shit. For my kids. I was like, oh no. I was like, shit, she'd fuck up a fucking cup of coffee probably. I hope she's doing better, but in Detroit, it shit's ate the fuck up. Just like in every little corner of the planet where evil plies its trade. You gotta act accordingly. And you gotta behave sometimes because sometimes we want to go out and do bad things. I'm happy to hear that, Insomniac Bubble. That's good. That's like the whole point, to be able to relate and you guys be able to know what's going on and we can coincide with each other because oh, we got our math magician. What's up, big guy? Man, you funny. Shit. I'm just passing through. I'm on. Hey, hey, this is the thing. I see. I know what you mean. But this is the thing. I just got off Worskies. That's my train. I'm gonna tell you. I work in the mud, but I try to live in the clouds. I try to be here with y'all because you guys are honestly like a driving force, motivation. Because it's like if I can help change you guys' lives, and I show you. I've been showing y'all, anybody who's been watching my content and hasn't been living under a fucking rock for the last, I don't know, year or two. Uh, if you want change, if you have to want it to change. But the thing is, some people are scared of it. I'm fucking middle aged, and I never had a license. I just didn't give a fuck. Now I do. But that, my job though, I've got a real good job. I love my job, and that's the thing. It's so hard to find. Like I wasn't looking for a job that I enjoy. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna go out and do. Honestly, like when I got my permit a couple years back, I flat out I flat out wanted to just go work at Family Dollar, you know, and try to become like management there because like if you get management, you got benefits. I'm like, oh really? No, and I got good intellectual. Yo, Dante's twin bro. Ooh, Dante's Inferno. You kissed by fire, huh? Where's the other one? Where's the mirror image? Don't tell me it's Kool-Aid Man 36. What's happening though? Oh, well, yeah, but you know, they fucking sent me off. Like when they had me doing my application, they're like, "Have you ever been convicted of a felony?" Well, I've been to fucking prison, so what the fuck you think? They don't send you to prison for misdemeanors. But you know, the shit's ancient history. You know, it's like when Moses wore short pants and shit. You know, back in like '09. So like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, she's like, if it's been past 7 years, put no. But then she's like, if you got one, put yeah. Don't worry, they'll see. So you know, I'm just trying to do what I was trying to do. Yeah, hello. What the stream is brought to you by Powerade. Sometimes it's Gatorade, sometimes it's Karma. Uh, but yeah, and then I waited around like 5 weeks to hear back from her, and I had to go back in there, and they're like, "Yeah, your shit didn't clear," and I'm like, "The fuck?" And that's when I realized my time was wasted right there, and I was like, "Okay." I was like, "All right, here we go." So obviously it wasn't meant to be, and I knew I wasn't gonna be. I'm just not doing it. That's one thing I won't do. I will shovel shit before I work at a McDonald's or any of that shit right there. So like, some serious shit came up that popped up like a motherfucking mushroom. Just popped up, and it was like, damn. And I didn't know what the fuck I was getting myself into. I really didn't. I really didn't. And shit, I went, set it up, fucking had, you know, background check, drug test. They called me back fucking 6 days later, and they're like, "Come on in for orientation." It was so funny though. Like when I was there initially, dude, you know, get background check, tax and all that. They're like, "So you haven't been in trouble in over 7 years?" I was like, "Fuck, it's been over 10 years, and you know, just in counting." And they're like, "Well, if you've been a good noodle, we'll be calling you back." I said, "Oh, best believe I've been a good noodle." I said, "Whatever you say, I don't give a fuck. You want to unwrap my brain like a noodle and rewrap it, whatever. My shit's already been there and done that. Like, shit, I've been so desensitized at such a young age. I know I can just flip my switch manually to autopilot, and I don't do that. Like I said, I haven't been in trouble in a long time. Like, fuck that shit. That shit was like normal to me. Good was bad, bad was good. But like, they called me back and had me come in for orientation, and then like I said, I just hit the ground running, didn't look back, and like I've been there over a year now. Now I'm company. I got full benefits, 401k, stocks, recession proof. You know, like I can't be happier. And you know, my dream is to become management. That's my goal. That's my next goal, and I see it slowly happening. It might take a while, but I've got. Hey, time and patience is the true counter, people. Time and patience, for real. Don't ever rush shit. Do not rush anything. Nothing good will come of rushing anything. I'm dead serious. Bum rushing somebody, trying to rush a situation, trying to get laid, trying to rub one out in the shower and get the drain pregnant, whatever the fuck you're gonna do. The only thing that I would tell you guys to rush is when you're in there washing yourself, clean that belly button. Clean that motherfucking belly button because that's what really gonna get you. Shit. Motherfucker will be able to smell it through a picture. I'm telling you right now, anybody that hasn't done the belly button, take your finger like it's a Phillips head or a motherfucking flathead screwdriver and stick it in there and act like you unscrewing a bolt. And pull that bitch out and take a whiff. I bet you it'll be south of the border of the cheese, huh? Yeah. Like beginning stage of gangrene. And it's not the shit, it's not, the Audis are worse than innies. At least with the innies, you can clean them out and you can rent them out timeshares and shit for the little munchkins and shit. Man, Munchkin Land, I rent out all the time to him and his people. Shit. Oh, I love you. You so funny. Just like somebody said, I had no teeth. Get on with yourself, man. Get on with yourself. Like, there ain't nothing. You have no. Hey, there's no substance to your fucking. Those are how. That's hollow words. Hollow vessels with no substance, no tangibility. I don't have to prove anything to you. So your statements, stop diluting yourself, buddy. Because all you're doing helps me trend. Because people love when I get put in another gear. And the thing is, I'm not gonna procrastinate on something that is stupid. Because all this is realistic and facts. And you're gonna go, my gold ain't real. How would you know if my gold's real or not? I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You don't. You're doing you, man. I'm doing me. How about you take yourself and rotate before you take a dirt nap? And my mod applies fucking belt to ass. Matter of fact, fuck the belt. I'm gonna take the belt off and she can. We're gonna pull the whip out. Fuck that shit. Maybe you want nail upon cross, huh? Huh? You want nail upon cross? Keep running that mouth like you know something. What would you even know about gold? I scrap gold from fucking cell phones, motherfucker. You don't know nothing about gold? Huh? Huh? You don't know nothing about gold. Don't talk stupid, man. Stop diluting yourself. I'll tell you, man, don't go in the water because if someone sees you drowning, they're not going to throw you a fucking life raft. They're going to throw you a fucking cinder block because you fucking sound so stupid that my gold ain't real. Who is even talking about gold before you? You open a door, like I said, I'm a finisher by default, big guy. So whoever the fuck you are, we walking through that door. So keep running that fucking sewer in that hole you call a face. My gold ain't real. Get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't give a fuck whether, hey, at this point, I wouldn't give a fuck if it wasn't real enough. The thing is, fake gold turns you fucking green, dildo. You fucking dildo master. Get on with yourself somewhere. I don't need to tell you. I don't need to sit your ass down. Why don't you go learn about something? Why don't you fucking stand up and be somebody instead of diluting yourself like a fucking chump? Because my people on here just looking at you like you're a fucking chump. And that's what you are. And you're about the... Yeah, you're fucking right. What? I ain't running from nothing. You the one who opened this motherfucking door. You opened it. We're going through it, buddy. That's what I've done my whole life. I'm a finisher by default. I don't go looking for trouble. So when motherfuckers come on my thing, yeah. And then you want to talk shit. That would be like me saying, I don't know who you are, and saying that you do some bogus shit. I don't know you from a can of paint and a hole in the ground. So for you to start claiming you know things, get a hold of yourself. Seriously. Just get a hold of yourself. If you know anything, fake gold will turn your skin green for real. And you want to know what? There ain't no fake gold in my mouth. And I don't even give a fuck about that. I got good teeth. I don't need no gold, but guess what? That's old me. I can take them out when I want. They're not grill. They're perms, but I can take them out. I actually take them out a couple months out of the year, let my teeth breathe. Because I got perfect teeth. Yeah. Let me guess, you're going to call me something else now, huh? Like some other fucking retard did the other day, like a spark plug. Come on. Keep it up. Captain of, yeah, oh, bye-bye. Captain of the good ship Lollipop had to go do something. Bye-bye. Meanwhile, let's get back to where the fuck we were at. Fake wannabe gold motherfucking goofy motherfucker. Oh, you got fake gold, yeah. And why ain't my neck green, motherfucker? You can't have fake, and you have fake gold in your mouth? That are gonna just... I'm gonna tell you this right now. I love when people do this shit. Settle down? Shit. I've been like this if I got off at 4. What the fuck you talking about? I ain't going to bed anytime. Shit. I'm sorry. That's what happens when you got ADD, ADHD. You don't grow out of it. Just like if you have diabetes, that's something you'll never get rid of. You just don't have diabetes one day and then you don't have it. You see what I'm saying? So when you're diagnosed with that shit as a kid, you don't grow out of it. Now, you can grow out of your fucking negative ways, going against the grain like you're fucking beating off with a cheese grater. That's, I used to get in so much fucking trouble, I loved it. I was a frequent flyer. It just wasn't giving me no points. So, you want to know what? Who you talking about? Yourself or me? Or you about to take a dirt nap? Or are you talking about me on my own platform wasting your own precious time? He probably can't fight person. He's a talker. Nah. I just elaborate solid gold motherfucking facts. Like gold bars out of the Federal Reserve. You can't put holes in my credibility. Let me guess. You're going to be one of them ones that going to try to turn into a fucking Tony Tough guy on the other side of that motherfucking TV, huh? Or you just talking about homie that took a dirt nap because you on your way to sniff his trail out. With that big red exclamation point, that means you better proceed with motherfucking caution and behave. Or you... Okay, I was about to say because I wasn't gonna give him the benefit of doubt. I gave you the benefit of doubt, and I'm glad I did. Who's this? I don't even know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. And then yeah, and then whoever the fuck is coinciding, how about you take a fucking dirt nap too, or go out and bob in a weave? Because you know what, I just got done working fucking 10.5 hours. What the fuck have you been doing instead of fucking sitting around waiting for something that you ain't got? Because maybe you don't belong here. Because maybe maybe I'd take a vote. Anybody else want to not behave and don't know how to act accordingly? Because if so, come on, let it go right now. Free will, baby. Nobody's being held against their will. Come on, run that fucking shit. That's how I know I'm doing something good. When I got motherfuckers gonna pop up on here and start shit and like they on one and they know something, throwing caution to the fucking wind. I've been there and done that. Guess what? Motherfuckers burnt up. Now you wash the fuck out. Bye bye. Everybody else, meanwhile, back where we are in life, in reality, not trying to hide in denial. I'm not talking the river in Egypt either. I'm feeling good. The only thing I'm pissed about is now the bottom. No, I just somebody who stands up for him fucking self. I'm not a voodoo doll or a fucking dartboard. Mr. Johnny Crawford. Or Crawford Johnny. I'm big ass mad? No. I big ass stand up for myself. That's what. I stand up and fucking be somebody. Nobody gonna put me down. And if they want to, that's on them. Like I said, they want to waste their time on my plate. Because there's people on here that actually want to hear me and see me. Because we all have something in common. So, like, you say what you want to say. Yeah. Hey. I said before, motherfucker, be like, don't laugh. It is reality TV at this point. I know I'm not, but my big thing is, hey, I can sit here and grr too. What you want me to do? Sound like I'm trying to take a shit? Ugh! Come on, take it easy with yourself. Take it easy on yourself, Johnny. Johnny C. Come on, Johnny C. Take it easy on yourself. Step back and take advantage of the small things in life that you sometimes by default you don't realize you take for granted. You're proud of me, Gabby. I'm proud of you too. You want to know why? Because you're here, and that means you conjured the courage to show that you can connect somehow. Oh, I knew Johnny Crawford was a fucking spark plug. Night, night. All you was good for was thrown out a fucking window. Let me guess. See, here we go. Look it. I love this when it keeps going. Here we go. We got it going at a geometrical rate. You ready to start opening up a new graveyard? Everybody's pre-planning for their plots, mod. Night, night. I know what you're doing. Do you know what you're doing? Because I know what the fuck I'm doing, but you're going to go night, night. You keep running that fucking mouth of yours. It only takes 6 pounds of pressure to break the human jaw, but I'm not going to touch you. I don't need to reach out and touch you. I just got off fucking work, dude. So for you to come on here and act like you know what's going on, that's on you. That's your opinion. Yeah, bye-bye, dum-dum. You're going to go. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if he's your fucking mother. You blow your father with that mouth? Stupid. You fucking ramrod. I don't give a fuck if that's a... You want to know what? I'll make time for you even if it airlifts the motherfucking governor. Come back. Come back in another channel. I don't know. I couldn't tell you that. Maybe I'll tie my arm up and try to do it with one hand one day, and maybe I can give you some input. Seriously, I'm not trying to be stupid. If you're being real about that, you said seriously. How do I keep from having shit crumbs after I wipe? I have one arm. If you actual factual with this, I don't know. I will put myself in that position though. I'll have somebody fucking hog tie one of my arms, and I'll do it on. I'll do it on what ain't even a day off, but I will do it on what day I have off, and maybe I can get back to you on that. But right now I couldn't tell you because I don't know what it's like. But I don't because I do have both arms. So like I will I will remove one. I'll remove one for you and I'll try it out. I'll do a test run if you want me to. But if this is some kind of fucking if this is some kind of fucking joke, some deluded illusions of grandeur and glory, you totally got me fucked up because if I do it and find out that you think it's something funny and this ain't real, you undermining. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad I did it, but if this is some kind of joke that you playing out systematically with premeditation at the highest extent with deadly thought at hand, I hope, I just hope it ain't something that's gonna, boomerang your ass because I'll do it. I'll see what's up. I just don't know. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I have no idea if you're disabled. You could be saying that. Just like homeboy on here. Hey, how many people have come on here saying shit? How many people come on here saying shit? It's so easy to say something. Following through and proving it's a whole different thing. Just like it's so easy to go out and do the wrong thing, but living with it's the hard part. Nobody called you disabled. Nobody called you goofy. I'm just, hold on here. I was giving you a plea. I was going to put myself in your position. So how are you going to tell me that I was doubting you or making fun of you? I told you I was going to tell, I have one of my arms tied up and be absent one fucking hand and go through it. What, you not believe me? Just like nobody believed me about me getting my license. I've never had my license my whole life. Come on, man. I'm not making fun of you. Seriously. No, I'm not making fun of you. How could I make fun of you? You did nothing wrong to me. Come on, let's be realistic. Hey, it's free will here. He's got a right to his own thought. If he thinks I was making fun of him, I don't know how. I didn't say a joke or nothing. He asked me to me it almost sounded like some weird subliminal joke. Now the way he's going like this, no, because I'm still gonna do it. That's what I'm saying. I hope this is because I'm gonna follow through, and then maybe I can tell you. Maybe I will. See, that's the thing people gonna find out about me. I've never ran from a fucking problem in my life. Okay, so when I get people on here that you want to cause ripples, you know, throw shit at the wind, not realizing it's gonna come right back in their fucking face. That shit don't faze me because, try being normal, being out free, and you not doing nothing wrong, and you get shot just because you're guilty by association. You're not out gangbang, but like you get shot, I think my last time I got shot, I haven't been shot in a while, but like when it did happen in 2020, I was taking a fucking piss, and some people start shooting at each other. Yeah, they started shooting at each other. And I got hit in the fucking leg while I was taking a piss. And before I knew it, I was on my back, pissing on myself. Pissing all over myself. So you want to know what? Like, you ain't got to be out there doing nothing wrong, to be deleted, man. That doesn't discriminate. And I'm not going to discriminate against nobody because I don't know what y'all been through, but I know what the fuck I've been through. And I'm trying to help y'all. So like when you go out of your way to ask me that serious fucking question, that's it to me. I'm taking it the way it is. How it is, what it is. That's what fucking life is. Trials and tribulations. We are destined for great and unfortunate things. You in for a penny, you in for a pound. That's all there is to it here. You get what you give. That's how life is. You gonna take an L, you might take such an L, you might lose your fucking life. So you got to watch what you do. You got to think very long and hard before you act because everybody's so quick to act. They have no impulse control, no restraint. Some motherfuckers didn't jump out their body. And then, if they're lucky, by default, they're sitting, vegetating in a concrete box, thinking and commiserating on what the fuck they did. And that split second that took away the prime of their life or pretty much their existence. Now they're a national treasure. You know what I'm saying? And I know people that go through shit like that, I mean, I brought it up before. I don't like, you want to know what I do? I set goals for myself to try to get away from other shit. Anything bad in your, hey, I will do. Yeah, well, hey, it happens. It's happened more than once, so I can't. Like hey, I've been to hell and back. Believe that. Believe that. I don't need to show no vouchers. I have the vouchers, but I don't need to show no vouchers. Yeah, I used to roll it sweet and smoke that sour. Married to the game, and she broke her vows. My nightstands used to be full of open bottles. Then they were full of broken bottles, like he said. I don't want to have to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? Like, surreal. Like, how would you like it? You were looking out for somebody, got fucking. And they start, like, like, this is the thing. You know what comes with shit. But the thing is, if you not out bang, like, you don't see no tattoos on me. You know, I don't be on that shit. But the thing is, like, I paroled to the city. I paroled to one of my guys, and he been gone now 13 years. Died 2011, April 9th and shit. Week after his 23rd birthday and shit. So, like, that shit's hard. Like, you guys don't know. Like, unless you've been there through that, or, you've been around somebody, like, somebody got fucking, like, that's just crazy. Hi, Bella. How you doing, Bella? No, I'm just saying, though, like, you be surprised, man. Motherfuckers be doing crazy shit. Put so many, these days, motherfucker can't take an ass whooping. Somebody get the ass whooped, they coming back and they're going to put so many fucking holes in you when you fall, you're going to whistle a song. And it's not pretty because then they just keep going and it's sick. You got kids out here with no direction. Their fathers are either locked up or gone. And Ma's trying to do her best if she is, or she's out running amok. So what happens? That time comes and they got to hop off the porch. It's either you stay on or you hop off. And if you in the deep end. There is no shallow end. There is no middle ground. Because I'm going to tell you this, the wolves smell fear. So if you fucking think you're going to hide around here, you better motherfucking make sure that you can fly out of there. Because they'll even try to shoot you down like a plane. They ain't playing, man. And the thing is, it's second nature, like breathing and shit. Like your reflex to your knee. Like, they don't know no better, man. They just don't know no better. That's what happens when you're a product of your environment. So, like, when I paroled up there and I was told, like, hey, take it easy. Hold on, you're on. Does that mean that you want to be on here double time? Or because now you're saying you're on here with two different accounts? Or did you... I don't know. That's weird. I see weird stuff on here. I mean, somebody fucking asked me crazy shit the other day. Like, was I circumcised? Why the fuck? Like, come on. What does that have to do with anything? What I want to know is you're on here with two different accounts. Is that how much you like me? Or are you over here trying to play good guy, bad guy? Because I'm not in an interrogation room, but we can go at it. First you better come in and make a Bermuda Triangle, and then you gotta fucking have Pandora's box on standby. Because if not, you're not gonna have a chance. And then if you want to have some backup, make sure you bring North Korea on retainer. Otherwise, and that's that chance. Bare minimum 50-50. It's gonna be a flip of a fucking coin. But I'm just saying what's going on because no, just admitted that that's in some. I don't know if you're trying to play mind games, but the thing is, that's not something that. That ain't something gonna get at me, bro. I love optical illusions. I'll compound that with editorial revision. You talk about mind fucking. Mind games. Because, I mean, unless you love me and you want to be double time, do you. But I'm not playing good guy, bad guy. Because you just admitted you were Insomniac Bubble, and that was Bella A that said that. So that means you on here with two different accounts. Or you're up to no good. And somebody's getting a little too big for their britches, and somebody might have to fucking do something about it. Is somebody getting a little too big for their britches? Because it's so weird. That's one thing I noticed about once I started this, and I started getting momentum a little bit. You get people who are disembowelers on here. I don't even have to ask a question, and they split their fucking shit up all over. Because I didn't ask whether, I don't ask anybody on here, do you got two channels watching me at the same time? But you just admitted that to me, so now you've opened that door, whether it's good or bad. Like I said, I don't start shit, but I'm a finisher by default. So good or bad, we're walking through that. So elaborate. What's your angle? What's your angle? Because if I don't get an answer because you went out of your way to do this, by default, it's going to be like if you went to jail. If the gummy bear is your cellie and you go to jail, by default, the gummy bear is going to win, which means you're going to take a dirt nap. So elaborate what that means. You're running two channels on here because you love it double time, or are you trying to play games? Because if you want to play games, we got prizes. We aim to please. Yes, we aim to please. We aim to please. So go ahead. Elaborate. You opened this door. What happened? I didn't send Dr. Tongue over there, so what the fuck? Come on. No, I mean, come on. Am I making this up? Did she or whoever not just admit they're a whole other person and a second person or third fucking removed from the fourth power? Or am I just hallucinating right now because I've worked so much? Both. Because just admitted they both. Just like if they said they were fucking a trifecta, it'd be three of them going down. Bye. Dump them. If they won't answer, if they want to take accountability for your actions, you're going to get exactly what you give. And that's how life is. So, how it is what it is. And this is the big thing. If you subscribe it, I don't give a shit. I don't make no one subscribe. So, do what you got to do, but you boom. Night, 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 night. Yeah, see? More notches under my mod's belt. My mod's got like fucking 2 or 3 new cemeteries at this point because of people who can't fucking behave. And just act like fucking dildo masters. Fucking straight ramrods. You know? I mean, what do these guys do for a living? Like, because I get on here to give people peace of mind and vice versa. You know, some days I'm the sun and you guys do the UV panels, absorbing, solar panels, taking those UVs in. And sometimes you guys are my sun and I'm basking in it, warming and glowing embrace. Because I appreciate everything that everybody goes out of their way to. I appreciate all my followers. I appreciate all the support. But I can't be having dumb shit on here. I mean, I thought it was to the point where my mod didn't have to state the rules anymore. Usually my mod states the rules in the beginning. I don't like to have to start talking to people like they're kids and shit. And I don't like when kids come on here and then out of nowhere they right away they're here no minors or this or that. The rules the mod, because the mod's the executioner. I'm gonna sit back. I'm on the Iron Throne. I'm sorry. I'm not. Hey, I want to take care of my people. We're in high court right now. We're in high court. You would think, but you got a lot of new people come in, so they don't know how to act accordingly, and they find out real quick when they get put to grass. Fucking blokes. Don't make my mod murder a shite. I just took one before I got on here fucking 43 and a half minutes ago. And believe me, I dropped some fucking depth charges and took out some submarines. Oh, yes I did. Yes I did. I dropped them fucking depth charges. Oh yeah. With deadly purpose. Fuck what you talking about. Fuck what you talking about. Yeah, see me on one eye now. Oh. Can I see better? No, I can't. But look. No, you want to know what? No one will ever know all of everything. That's why knowledge is power. What do we got to do? Do we have to take them upon the Appian way and nail upon cross? Should I pull out the crucifix and the hammers and nails? Who wants to see nail upon cross? Because the only thing that's going to make sure that you know that you're still alive while you fucking up there withering away is the turkey vultures when they come eating you alive, and you won't even have no fucking energy to resist. No, you won't. You will literally, your eyes maybe will look at them while they're eating you piece by piece, sliver by sliver. The die is cast. We don't need that goofy shit on here. If you drunk off that clown sauce, You sending your ass to slip and fall school when you crash the fuck out on here by default. And I'm not trying to do that. I don't like that shit. Negativity breeds negativity, just like positivity breeds positivity. Oh, there's Gidget. Come here, girl. Damn, she just come out from under my bed like it's a cave and starts stretching like she runs a shit. The marsupial sunbeam has arrived. Like I said, she's a possum. She's part everything. I've never had a cat like this. She's so fucking weird. I mean, she's the only cat that I have inside that Pinky will not go after. Like, Pinky thinks he's a feline, my possum. And this this little marsupial sunbeam right here, she's crazy. She fucking ran up on him and started sniffing him, and he started sniffing her, and she rubbed up against him. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Because you guys seen that one when I fed him spam. Dusty was out there. Dusty ran up in the box too because Pinky was in Dusty's box, and you heard me. I said, "Dude, your ass is gonna get snapped." They can crush through bone like butter, like hyenas. But yeah, this little marsupial sunbeam Gidget. This is Gidget right here. Yeah, I love my Tokis. These are my King's Guards. Yes. Yes. These are my King's Guard. That's why they come out from under the... Yeah. Go on. Get on with yourself. Cal, the commander of the King's Guard, is right behind here, guarding me with deadly purpose, absent any negative thoughts or distractions. And then we have Myra. And she's my left. Yeah. Yeah, I got Warren in the north, Warren in the east. Don't worry. I've got this shit online. You guys are my database. You my people. I got to take care of y'all. And yeah, hold on here. Hey, I didn't take that as a bad thing, but who wanted me to oil up? And if you talking about keeping that thing maintained, I stayed with that shit like I married it. Most of you people don't carry it, but I don't need that shit. I like to get on with these. That's why I said nobody can take an ass whooping anymore. Come on, look at my nose. Look at my nose. And it got to the point where I got tired of having it reset because having it reset hurt worse than it being broken. I said, fuck that shit. Just like with the license back in the day. I said, fuck that shit. I can drive. I have to grow eyes in the back of my head and make sure that nobody gets out behind me. And you know, the one time that they got me like that, I was swerving and I missed the dog. I didn't want to turn the dog into a fucking roadkill. And I swerved and I slipped that motherfucker. What's wrong with it? It's been broken a lot from fights throughout my life. And I got tired of having it reset, like I just fucking said. I'm the one who brought it up. You didn't even notice it until I brought it up. And I'm bringing it up as a fact. Like, this is not, you don't have to own a rocket to be a rocket scientist. Come on, man. What's wrong with my nose? I'm the one who showed it to you. Come on, Momo. Don't be a fucking Momo, you dizzy son of a bitch. Come on. Don't do that to yourself. Stop deluding yourself. I just told you, I got tired of having it reset because it hurts more having it reset. I've had it broken, you know, like, dude, I used to be out there scrapping hard. And that don't make you a man. You know, when you go through a lot of drastic events before you're a teenager, when you're real young, and then you get institutionalized because you're in juvie more than you're on the outside, and then when you are on the outside, you in BD schools trying to mainstream back, and then anytime somebody tries something with you or your friend, you just gonna lay that motherfucker out, and then you might get jumped on. You might have to ride on them a couple motherfuckers. Come on, man. If you don't know, then don't act like you know. If you've been through any strife, then this is where you're supposed to be. Anybody who's been through any struggle, this is where you're supposed to be at. How it is, what it is. If you guys don't like it, I suggest you rotate. Because I'm not holding nobody at gunpoint, and you ain't fucking chained to an organ grinder. And say what you want. You have the right to. But I'm not mad. But I love when you guys want to give me pep in my step. So I just got off Worskies. And today's Thursday. You guys just don't understand. I'm hitting my 40 already. Yeah. And then Friday and Saturday, all OT. All OT. So I don't give a fuck. And it's not about the money. Money's always giving me a false sense of security. I want to become management. But, you know, I'm there for the action, the glory, then the money. I like the benefits. I've never had full-blown benefits before, let alone a 401k. So I'm real cool with that. That by default, when they sent me a letter, I got a second one yesterday. I grabbed the mail on my way out, and they said by default they're pulling 4% of my check out right now to put in a 401k. I'm gonna bump that bitch to 10 because I already have it set up to where takes $50 a week out for stocks, so that's $100. I get paid bi-weekly now, which I like. I wish I got paid once a month, honestly. I mean, seriously, like, I hate when I hear people complain, oh, I don't want to fucking get paid bi-weekly. Well, that's your problem. You made your bed, you lie in it. You got to work on that. That's something you have to work on. You know, that's why what you go through shapes and molds you into who you are. So, like, money's never been an issue for me. It's never burned a hole in my pocket. It's, like I said, it's always given me a false sense of security. What I've seen money do to people is change them. And to me, money is the root of all evil. That's why when fuckhead came on here with that dumb gold shit, if I wanted to fucking flaunt shit, I would have, like, come on, you get people on here that have these big, dumb, gaudy chains. Dude, I had this personally made. This is solid gold. It's 14 gold. It's nothing to be special about. These are 18, and they're permanents. I can have them taken out, though. I take them out to breathe. But that's not the point. I'm just bringing up what fucking Ramrod said, you know? Fucking Momo, that dizzy motherfucker. I hope his head's still fucking spinning. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm not on here. This ain't about money. This is about us being able to help each other and prevent unnecessary strife. If I can prevent somebody from going through something I went through, or something that's unnecessary and negative, then I did something right. And you want to know what? I know I do something right every time I'm on here, because people go out of their way to let me know that they found their home. They love my videos. They wait for my video. They thrive on it. You want to know what? That warms the heart so much. Like, you guys, you know, some of you guys don't understand. Some of you guys do. Because I've been through a lot of shit. And everybody's been through some shit. Sometimes you don't get it. You don't get hit. Boom, boom, boom. You know, life throws curveballs. Life throws some motherfucking curveballs and shit. What the fuck you gonna do? You gonna sit there and crack that back? Or you gonna sit there and strike the fuck out? Or you gonna be a punk and stand in front of, act like you gonna let it hit you so you can get on base? Fuck that shit. You better work for what you want. Nothing good comes easy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Nothing good comes easy. You gotta really work. You really want something, you wanna go out and get that shit. If you think you waiting for somebody to drop that motherfucker off like a FedEx package, it ain't happening like that, man. Unless you're willing to put your life on the line to go away or get slumped at any time, then maybe it might be that way. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, and I'm not proud of any of this shit, but I used to kick down doors and make them part of the motherfucking floor. So, like, and that shit's not cool. That shit's not cool at all. That shit's not cool at all. Because what would have happened one of them times somebody was up in that motherfucker and we just didn't know it. And he was in the dark. Man, I would have been dead before I knew it. My body, I would have been dead. My body just wouldn't have known it. Oh, yeah. I mean, seriously, you'd be surprised what motherfuckers be doing. I know, hey. You behave, you don't, hey. You can suggest, but you don't tell me what to do. You can suggest that, and I'll respect it, because, yeah, you're right. Hey, I'm a man of accountability, and I'm very realistic to the fullest fucking extent. So you want to know what? If you say it nicely, you won't take a fucking dirt nap, because you're not going to tell me what to do. You can advise me. You can suggest it, and I can take it under advisement, but you're not going to tell me what to do. You will not tell me what to do. Otherwise, you will take a dirt nap by default, and I'll let the gummy bear do it, not the mod. Oh, yeah, I'll unlock, oh, you want to know what? Maybe I'll unlock the crawl space and pull the Sasquatch out. Or maybe somebody will fucking hit you with a dart, a Thorazine, and you'll fucking slump like a bad habit, and you'll wake up in the motherfucking attic, in a corner, with a lantern, and you'll see some glowing eyes in the other corner, and that'll be you accosted in the crawl space with a Sasquatch. And it won't be for one day either. It'll be for the duration. I know it wasn't meant like that, but guess what? You opened that door. Like I said, I'm a finisher by default. How many times I gotta go through this? I don't go out starting shit. So when you come on my shit and you open doors, whether it's good or bad, we walking through it. That's life. I've never ran from a fucking problem. I faced it. I remember I always lived in the bottom basement. Now I feel like I'm living my life in the Matrix. And I don't give a fuck about all them faces. You know, everybody always want to talk about money. Money's the root of all evil. I forgive you. You want to know what? You showing me. But I'm going to let you know this right now. If you can behave. I can see, hey, I can see that it was an accident. You want to know why? Because when you said stop cursing, I'm going to elaborate. I'm going to gay. I'm the type of person, I, I am not, hey, I do not run, we barely run a facet of our own lives. But I can tell that it wasn't meant that like that, okay? So I want to let you know, I'm not sorry. You don't have to be sorry. But I'm going to let you know right now. Do not tell me what to do on my shit because that's not going to get you nowhere. Play stupid games, win fucking stupid prizes. You can suggest things to me and I can take it under advisement. And the thing is, what you said actually holds some substance. When you said stop cursing, I do have a fucking potty mouth. But that's what happens when you fucking, that's what happens when you go through shit like I did. And like I said, people have been through worse than me, and some people have been blessed. And I'm blessed for the people who don't have to go through this shit. But my thing is, my dad died when I was 9. He told me when he was gonna die. Like he said, he literally like he took me on like a 4-day sabbatical. Just me and him. Like he's like, hey, I need to talk to you tonight after dinner. Something serious. And you guys are like, what the fuck's going on, right? And he straight up told me, he's like, I'm gonna quit going to dialysis because I can't take it anymore. And the thing is, I was young at the time, but I watched him go through that shit. And back then, it wasn't like what it is now, where you can have it at home on a backpack and shit like that. Matter of fact, that shit came out 6 months after he died. He was on dialysis for like 11 years. 4 times a week, 3 or 4 times a week, 5 hours each time. Hooked up to a machine that would filter his blood because he only had one kidney to filter all the poisons and toxins and then put the clean blood back in him. Do you know what that does to somebody? That wears them down. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just letting you know, like, what you brought up, I'm elaborating to you because I am a man of accountability and I'm going to give you solid facts. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I don't have no reason to lie. It would do nothing but fucking... I'm not here to dilute myself. I'm here to help you guys. Just like you guys are here to help me. So why do you think I didn't, like... I don't abuse... I don't have nothing to abuse. I don't like this... I embrace. I'm happy you said stop cursing. I just wish you would have said it in a more appropriate fashion, Because when you say stop cursing, you're literally telling me what to do. And on top of it, you're telling me what to do on my thing. And the thing is, this ain't just mine. This is all of ours. I'm sorry. I am not. This is not a one-sided street. This ain't all me. This doesn't happen without us. You ever heard it takes 2 to tango? Well, guess what? You got, like I said, I'm the sun some days, you guys are the solar panels. Sometimes you're the sun, I'm the solar panels. Either way, we coincide. Like life and death, night and day, hot and cold, left and right, in and out. Come on. Tell me if I'm lying, I'm dying. Come on. I don't need to sit here and like... So, like, you didn't do nothing wrong. I'm just letting you know, like, my dad told me, he's like, I'm going to quit going to dialysis. And he asked me, he looked me right in my eyes, he goes, what do you think of that? And, I did what I did do. I started crying because I was like, Dad, you going to go then. You really going to go. Like, I never got to meet your dad or your mom's. I never on his side. And then on my mom's side, my grandpa died when I was 4 months old. So all I met was my grandma, and I had her around a little bit. So, like, I was like, you really going to go, though? You going to go? Are you going to depart? And he's like, yeah, I am. And he goes, I'm trying to get you ready for that. So, I had to take that shit in. And then some people, even my family, part of my family, they were like, what he did to you was cool. No, he didn't. I love my dad. He was the best father in the fucking world. He was the best father in the world. I swear. I swear he was. For the time I had him, he was the best father. Some people try to make him look bad, even though there was nothing to stay. Oh, he didn't do, everybody loved him. Everybody fucking loved him. And that's what's sad. Like, the one part of him that's totally gone now, my brother, my half-brother from him. He died last year from a heart attack when he was 41, same age as my dad. And my dad didn't die of a heart attack though. So like, it fucks me up. It fucks me up sometimes because my whole life I was against the grain. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad told you wanna know what he told me that night? Amongst many other things I haven't said. You wanna know what he told me? Hey, he goes, don't ever let nobody get over on you, son. I'm like, why? What does that mean? He goes, you want to know why? Because what's going to happen next time they see you? They're going to think about the first time. Well, what did they do? They got all over on you. They got over on you. So that's why I went, that's why I went berserk. Like I straight went renegade at 9 years old. Because 2 weeks after he died 13 days. 13 days after he quit going to dialysis, he died. And I woke up to it was like a drug intervention. When I woke up, there was a circle of blood family members around me, making that formed a circle. So when I got up, nobody even had to say a word. I lost it. My switch flipped. It been one. It been one. It been one. And I fucking went nuts. And I went and I bust. They trying to stop me. I went away. I ran like Forrest Gump. I ran. I just didn't want to get. I didn't want to believe it. I was gone. I was prostrated with grief. It's threatening, 95, you know what I'm saying? Like, threatening 30 years. And it's like, it seems like it was yesterday when he said that. So, like, I always been that way and I always will be that way, even though I haven't been no trouble. It ain't nothing to let that dog out of the cage, let that beast out of this cage. We're made up of good and bad. Half good, half bad. But what makes us so essential and so blissful is we have free will. And that any moment can be our last, and we get to decide what we administer in life, whether we want to give out negative or positive. The thing is, you get what you give in life. So, I'm sorry. You want to know what? I don't hide my emotions. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't give a fuck about that. Oh, you can't let motherfuckers see you cry. You know what? I've been on the block before and I cried because I watched motherfucker get changed. So like, nobody know. Motherfucker don't even know. So like, with my father, that's worse, because he told me, like, you gonna be who you gonna be. You gonna be who you destined to be. You might go through some rough stuff, and he goes, life ain't all about getting what you want. So like, that's what it was. How it is, what it is. My dad got me on that, and he died shortly after. And like I said, it was fucked. Like, that's why I wear him around me always. I got him. I got his ashes. I got all his ashes, but I keep it in a 50 cal. Yes, I do. I don't give a fuck. I'll show you. I don't give a shit. Yeah, that's my dad. I always keep him with me. I always keep him with me. Always. Always. I got every bit of them. Every bit. Every bit. No, it's cool. People need to know sometimes. I don't give a shit if there's one person on here or 500. I got them all. I got him right now. I've got all fucking. Hey, he was 180 pounds when he died. When he got burnt up, he turned into 40 pounds. I got all 40 pounds of that ashes. It ain't nothing to show. So you want to know? He would love that. He knows. I keep them around me, just like I got at my boys. They watching over me. Just like anybody that you love, that you cared about, they watching over you if you need it. You just have to know that you can change and you want things to change, because, like, yeah, when my dad died, things started going bad. I went on an autopilot. 2 weeks later, I was in juvie. Before you knew it, I thought it was like being at the Holiday Inn or going to Disney World with all of my friends. Oh, yeah, because I was fucking running amok. I loved it. I fucking loved it. And that's sick. As a little fucking kid, not even a teenager. Like, literally, by the time I was 12, I was institutionalized in that bitch. Yeah. I was in more than I was out when I was a kid. And then when I was out, I was mainstreaming. Trying to get mainstream from school, from a BD school. Yeah. And that shit's hard. So like they start giving you classes, and then you got some stupid fucking prep or some fucking jockey fucking acting like he's fucking God's gift to the fucking world when we're really, as a whole, as human beings, we're weak and feeble mind. We're a festering disease to this earth. We're burning this earth and throwing it in a hell basket. It's going to hell in a handbasket. It's on fire. We fucking shit up, but not me. But I'm just letting you know the facts. Like, so like if somebody fucked around with somebody that I cared about or picked on somebody on the week, I was right there. I didn't give a fuck. I don't care if it was 4-on-1. Let's do this. Because the thing is, I'm not gonna sit there and talk. I straight up just tee off on a motherfucker. So the first one got knocked out. The other people all he said, oh, knocked the other one out. Then they want to put their hands up like they on one, but they've never been in a fight. Well, I've already been in this shit. Like I said, you see this fucking nose? Come on now. See how it looks like a fucking staircase? Come on with it. Fuck what you talking about. So like, that shit got normal to me. And then like, being locked up, we had fights that we had. We had fights for fun to let our transgressions out. Don't hold your feelings inside, but don't be out doing bad things, okay? I'm just letting you know, if you hold your feelings inside, it's bad for you. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You will fucking build up like a pressure cooker and blow. You don't want to be part of none of that. So you got to release that steam. Almost like what I'm doing with y'all now. Only I'm releasing it in a good way. I'm going to let you know this right now. Why do you think like I told everybody like once I get my life, because when the flip switched and I was like, I got to get my license. I got to start elevating more in life even though I was still taking care of shit. I was like, I got to take care of it in a different way. So like, you can't help nobody unless you can help yourself. So I was like, I got to get my license. And it was like, I told everybody, once I get my privileges, I'll go out and get a job. Well, I went out and got a job. But my big thing was, staying out of trouble because I used to thrive on that shit. Thrive on it. I used to be fucking a nightmare. A straight nightmare. And the thing is, I used to fucking love it. And God forbid if I think about it now, this shit will fucking... I'm ashamed. I'm fucking ashamed of it. The type of shit that I did. No, because like, I didn't go out and hurt innocent people. I never fucked anybody that didn't have it coming to them. But that's not the point. The point is, I was real extra with it. Like I made sure when like people that heard my name, it rang bells in a bad way. People that didn't even know me when they heard my name, they'd run. And I might not even come in that area that night. And like I said, there wasn't no bang. It had nothing to do with banging. Nothing. And that's what's sad because my oldest, that's what he doing. But I didn't, that's a whole nother thing. And I couldn't control any of that because I didn't have no control over that. And I take care of mine. But when you don't know that one of yours exists, a seed, what are you supposed to do? But my big thing is, like my youngest, she gonna be 17 here in a little bit, and she's the bee's knees and the cat's pajamas. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. So, I this is the thing. My dad was such a good father. When he went, I told myself that if I ever have kids, I'm gonna do whatever I can, be there for them, and that's what I'm trying to do. And then like with y'all, I just want y'all to know that y'all have a choice. Doubt is your enemy. Do not doubt yourself. Don't tell yourself that you can't do something. You won't know unless you try. Give yourself a fucking chance, for real. Don't give yourself ultimatums. And if you got people around, hey, I'm not telling you to ditch your friends, but listen to me for a second, please. If you got people around you that don't like your ideas when you want to change, or you want to elevate your life and you want a better quality life, and they don't have your best interests at heart, let alone theirs, just separate, please. I've had to do it. God knows plenty of people had to do it. Don't be afraid of doing it. I mean, unless they got you fucking under their thumb or some shit, I don't know what to tell you. You could just separate from yourself. Separate yourself from them. Because if they can't take care of themselves, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person to look out for people. Yeah. Hold on, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, please. Dinner was bought for me, even though I ate dinner, but I'm getting hungry, and I know I need to eat a little bit of food. Somebody made sure to bought me dinner. I don't know. Oh yeah. No Boston Bay. Yeah, that too. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. Everything was fucking closed. But you guys need to know something. Just here. Fuck my food for a minute. Understand something. Life's not about all getting what you want. But if you really want something and you want to change your life, you can. I'm here for you. Just like y'all are here for me. So like I can give two fucks about the dildo masters and the ramrods and the ob jobs and the spark plugs. They want to fucking be commandants, let them. Let them. Because you see what happens. They get put to grass and they sniff each other's trail out. And now they're all in the fucking graveyard. And like I said, the minute they open that door, they prepaid their plot. So my mod has all the money. My mod's sitting on money that makes money because there's so many fucking people that are so misunderstood or ignorant to the world. I'm here to let you guys know you have a choice. Hey, let's say you have a fucking opportunity, but you and your friends are on the same page. Same thing, same caliber, same life. You guys are all in the same rotation, right? You all doing the same thing. You coincide together. Then all of a sudden you go, hey, I might be getting a job. And all of a sudden they're trying to tell you, nah, I wouldn't do it. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that. I'm not. Man, they ain't got your interest at heart, let alone theirs. Especially when they can't pay for their own fucking place. They ain't got nothing in their fucking name. And they can't take care of their kids full blown. Now, I'm not saying that they fucked up, but the thing is they misunderstood, just like the people who come on here starting shit. They're misunderstood. And one day they might wake up and one day they might. It might be destiny that they don't. It might be their legacy that they don't. But I'm going to let you know this right now. We all have a choice. We all have a choice. So don't let nobody remove it from you, and don't let anybody give you an ultimatum. And don't do it to yourself. Doubt is your fucking enemy. Time and patience is the true fucking counter. Nothing exceeds but excess. Come on, Cow. See? Cow, he's a glory hound. I guess he's coming after him. Come on. Grab it. Come on. Rotate. He on one. He on one. But no, you know, and on top of that, me being locked up as a youngin', that ain't even the worst part. The worst part is I almost lost my life to the adult system twice. That's another reason why I'm on here, because motherfuckers get chances and chances and chances, and they don't see it, or they're blind. They got blinders onto the fucking world, and then they gone, or they dead. They're fucking worm. You know, fuck that. Fuck that shit. You know how many people I've seen given chance after chance? I've resuscitated people and brought them back to life just for them to fucking off themselves later on. Thank you. I got my cats, I call them Tokies. Yeah, I call them Tokies. They're my King's Guards. Yeah, they're my King's Guard. Yes. And no, I don't live my life in an alter existence, but life is what you make it. So, when I was locked the fuck up, you know, I was reading some of Mr. Hagengas Weiss, DB Weiss shit, premature before he started jumping on his body with the, you know, the whole thing that he's pulling back on now, bringing everybody down. He want to continue with House of the Dragon, but he don't want to keep going with the Game of Thrones. That's fucked. And see, I think that was all a strategy, just because the books came out obviously first, so then they had to articulate it visually. Why don't we fucking just do it physically? Oh, I might have just said something dangerous, you know? No, but what I'm trying to tell you is I wish I was born in them days. Or like the Spartacus days. Slave revolt that almost took over Rome. This close to taking over Rome. I feel like I was born in them days, because it's like, it wouldn't bother me. I'm so used to being against the odds that I don't know no better. Honestly, I should be gone already. So for me to be on here to talk to y'all is a motherfucking blessing. Just like me having a job is a fucking blessing. Just like me just getting my license. Finally, first time I got my license. I've never had my license ever, and I just got it. I've had it for a week now. That's a blessing. Being on here with y'all is a fucking blessing. Yeah, and it's so funny you say that because guess who? Guess and look what happened. Damn, why do they always jump out their body and want to start a fucking Thunderdome in here? You heard that right? Gidget trying to advance on Myra, and Myra wasn't having it. Myra was like, "Come on, I'm gonna stand my ground. But you want to practice?" No, you guys did hear that shit, right? Just like when you hear them thuds, that's fucking Kyle coming through the fucking cat door and smoking his head because he just don't give a fuck. And he's right here. Good boy. Myra's down here, see? And Gidget's on the other side of the door trying to advance on her. And she doesn't put up with no shit. That's Kyle's daughter. Gidget is the marsupial sun bear over there, hiding on the other side of that fucking door. Ready to fucking pounce like a tiger. One swipe of the claw, take out the bottom of your jaw. Yeah, she be that marsupial somewhere. She be, I swear to God, Gidget, for some odd reason, I know, you guys are like, what the fuck you keep talking about? I'm sorry, I love my Tokies. I love my Tokies. They guard me. They guard me. They're here to console me in times of need. They guard me. When I come home from work, they're all in the same spot they are every fucking time. Systematically. One is in one spot, one's here, and one's at the fucking door. I mean, they just sit there on standby. When I leave, like they keep the fucking place fucking going to like Fort Knox, and they just wait for my return. And when I'm here, they get to react because when I get back, it's nighttime, and you know, felines are nocturnal by default, so that's when they like to jump out their body, even though it's getting light out now. It is light. It is light. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I had a rough night, so like, not a rough night, but a long night. But you want to know what happened rough at work? I know, hey, everyone's like, you all over the place. Well, guess what? That's what this is about. Being all over the fucking place, because that's what life does to you. It takes you everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere, at any place at any time. Willingly or unwillingly, you're going to go through whatever the fuck it's going to take you to. Like I said, we all fucking destined for great and unfortunate things. It pays to discover, and I'm not fucking talking MasterCard either. But you want to know what fucking pissed me off? I had 6 people I've trained since I've been at work. Most of them left, and they told us they were going to leave after copping a couple checks. Because when you're not company, you get paid every week. Well, the one person that was a real good fucking worker and was fucking 20 years my senior, he had to quit today because they went to convert him, and he wouldn't convert to company because he didn't want bi-weekly checks, and he didn't want the benefits, and he didn't want the 401k because he just got done with a job like that. And I mean, the guy didn't have to lie. He showed me he liquefied his 401k from his old job. It was like almost 50 grand. So like, he flat out said, he goes, I don't need that shit. He goes, I just want to work. He goes, it's good money. He goes, I can deal with this, but I don't want to be converted because. And hey, that's his choice. A lot of people do that. He wasn't scared of change. He just was. Hey, let's just put it this way. When I started my life, he hit me up, and I seen him yesterday at work, and he straight up told me, he goes, they said they want to talk to me about converting, and he already told me because I was the one who trained him. He goes, I'm not doing it. He goes, they tried to convert me early when I was out doing my physical therapy. Well, I was on medical furlough, getting my money, getting whatever money I could, even though don't go into taxes or 401k. That's why I got back 9 weeks early. But he hit me up and he's like, they tried to convert me early. I was like, oh yeah, and I didn't know what was going on. I said, so you with it now? He goes, hell no. He goes, I told them to go fuck themselves. I said, I work, but I'm not going to become company. And I have to respect him for that. That's his choice. He has that right. Well, his conversion came up yesterday, and he bucked. He straight bucked. And all of a sudden, he got sent up to a higher room, up to the big dogs. They sent him all the way to the ceiling. And he didn't come back. And I was probably 10 minutes into this, and he hit me up. So hopefully he might be up when I get off. Otherwise, I might have to talk to him on the flip side. But it hurts so bad because when you train somebody and you put all your time and energy into them, and then most of them leave by default because where I work at, it's like being in the trenches. Literally. We're in the motherfucking Thunderdome. It doesn't stop just because something bad happens. We keep rolling. The world turns. These are the days of our lives. These are the obstacles we must go through day by day. But it hurt. It hurt because he was the first person that was like, man. And him being 20 years older than me, I was like, fuck this. And then for him to have to quit from a formality, a technicality, that makes me sick to my stomach. Used to make the day so much better for me, and you know, people tell me I make their day at work. And a lot of people are so afraid to say anything, so I let people know. There's no stupid question. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Line of communication is the key. You know, if you don't say nothing, nobody knows nothing. So like, you know, and he was already, hey, I'm gonna tell you this right now. This guy, hey, I consider him my uncle, like a lost uncle. You wanna know why? I trained him. I only had to train him for half the time. You know, this motherfucker already knew everything. It was awesome. I loved it, and he had a work ethic like me, like. So to watch him have to leave like that, it hurts the heart. It does. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have no pissy grin on my face all day, but it was fucking with me. Because I'm like, where's my man? You know, because there's only so many of us in there that actually do what we gotta do. But the thing is, like, he even admitted it. Like, he's like, I don't enjoy this shit, but it don't bother me. I did worse for less pay. So he liked it. He just didn't want to start getting paid weekly, and he didn't want, you know, bi-weekly and all that shit. Me? I'm sorry, I'm a bit younger, so like me coming across this, I got plans. So like I loved it. I loved everything that was coming with it. So like I was making great no matter what. That's why I told you my whole objective is become management. That's why I work on my day off. Sunday is not a day off. We don't run on Sundays, and we don't run on holidays. I get paid holidays off. So, but that's why I don't count Sunday as a day off, because they don't run. They don't produce. We're not on production. So like, I can't count that as a day off. My day off, I work it, because like I said, that is one key goal to becoming management, showing them that you're very reliable and you'll be there every day that ends with the Y that they work. So, and like I said, I've already applied, so my name's in the lock. And that's what the thing, like, you want to elevate, you have to apply for positions. You get interviews. But my big thing was, I was told, because everybody knew I wanted to become management after about 6 months of being there. They're like, it'd be very stupid for you not to apply for a ground supervisor position, because if you don't, your name won't get put in the book. And then, you know, seniority and skill is what it's all about there. Seniority and skill. So it's almost like, the best way I can describe it is like growing weed. You could have the best seeds in the world, but if you don't know how to cure it, you're going to have trash. It could be worse than fucking, you might smoke and cop a headache, or it might be worse. You don't know how to cure it. You got nothing but mold. You just destroyed it. So, go figure. And the thing is, I've grown weed my whole life. That's why I bring that up. That's the best way I can say it. Your skills and seniority. So like, and then your credibility. And I'm a man of credibility. And believe me, I have the tangibility. I do. I don't need to produce it. I have it already. It's been there. But that's not the point either. I want y'all to know that things can get better and things can get worse. But it's up to you. You want some support, I'm right here. I'm right here. It's just you guys gotta know that like this ain't like something that is pulled out of a fucking book. This is my life. And you guys are on here and you got your lives. I don't know what y'all been through, but I know what the fuck I've been through. So like you are right, Mod. You are right. Right. What does that say? 126 and counting? It's 5. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be at work at 4 in the afternoon. To see how much I try to lay into you guys. I would have got on live yesterday, but I didn't get home till like 4:30 in the morning. Go figure, right? That's what happens when you have them rough nights. See, with us being second shift, we close shop up. So whatever first shift leaves us with, a pile of shit in our laps, we deal with it. We're the motherfuckers that make grade. Hey, people come from all the other departments to try to get overtime. And if they ain't got no balls, the minute they see what's going on, they're like a banshee on fire. They turn around and move it like they're in fucking fast forward, looking for fucking water to jump in. And they don't find it. And they end up getting burnt the fuck up. And then when sanitation comes, they get washed the fuck out. Like a fucking wall of dry leaves in your face. Cow. 9. You trying to eat my food. You don't get scraps. He licking the thing. Man, we don't get scraps. Wow. They own it. They trying to dry gulch me on my food right now. Like, how do we pull this motherfucker down and get it away? We King's guards. We need some of the King's food. Should I give them some? Yes or no? I'll let somebody decide. Should I give them a little or no? Because they thrive, and even though they got food, they got these motherfuckers got a Savannah watering hole. They got a whole bathtub that's full of ice cold water, fresh on tap, and not sitting there like it's a nice little system, almost like they in the Savannah. And then they got little water bowls out by their food trays in the kitchen. So these guys never go without. They want for nothing. Their whole jobs is to be King's guards, and they love it. They fucking love it. Don't ya? Ounce, ounce, or ounce pound. Come on. If you want it so bad, come get it. Like Pinky does. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go for it. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to give him a thumb. He's smart. He's like, I'm not He goes, I'm not going to be a giraffe. He goes, I'm not like that. He goes, you got me fucked up. If you want it, come get it. Come on. There it is. Now come get it. I just put it down in front of the thing. Let's see if he gets it. Let's see if he gets in front of the thing. Come on. Get that. Come on. Get it. Look. Look. See, cat? Oh. Oh. He's trying. Come on. Get it. You know what's up. Don't look at it. You know what they say? That was the bad thing about Adam and Eve. Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't taste. Taste, but don't chew. Chew, but don't swallow. What the fuck happened? Look what happened. There. Bendejo. Little shitbird. Look at all the little extras you got. Now, don't paw them like a fucking... Hey guys, appreciate you being on. Look, It's 5:07 right now. If anybody will, hey, right now, with the 4 people we got on, I don't give a shit if it's 0.4. Yeah, he's going for it now. Look at him. He's going for it now. Come on. You know you want it. Don't get mad. Don't get sad. Nobody's looking at you. So go ahead at it. See, look at him. He's so smart. He's like, hell no. I'm stage fright. You ain't getting me like that. But yeah, when he wants to fucking be on screen, he'll be pawing at me and clawing. Yeah, he knows how to. Cats are more smarter than people give them credit for. Just like they got a nose that's a million times stronger than Rover's nose that the canines use. They just can't use cats because they're so small. Now. Oh, what do you want? You want up? This one, we start stretching, getting on up. Come on, what up? You moving on up, huh, buddy? Yeah. He's Maine Coon in Siberian forest. Yeah, this guy's Maine Coon in Siberian forest. This is Cow. Counter, Pouncer, Stouncer. Commander of the King's Guard. Just because you don't see me wear a crown, I don't need to wear a crown. We all could be kings and queens. Your own life. That we live. We don't want to lose. And we don't want to take a loss. But guess what? Sometimes you got A. You can lose every battle and still win the war. Remember that. I'm glad this live is the best. Shit, you should be around for the lives where I go 3 hours plus. That's normal for me, but I can't do it when I'm working crazy. I think that's why everybody went John Wayne Gacy on me when they're like, what the fuck? Because the minute I went to see the doctor, and the doctor's like, you're fully healed. I told myself, I said, I'm going to call Worskies, and I'm sending in my paperwork, and I'm sending it to my insurance company, and I'm sending it here. And then they're like, they call me back, and they're like, man, you're coming back 9 weeks early. We got you scheduled for fucking August. And they're like, it's all the same. It's all the same to us with you, because we know how you are. Like, fucking, how about you just wait till the weekend? Because it was a Thursday morning, and I went to go see my surgeon. And I went like this. I said, well, respectively, if it's all the same to you, it's all the same to me. I'm coming into work today. He goes, wow. He goes, I knew better. He goes, I felt stupid for even saying what I said. I said, yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. And yet, guess what? Hours later from seeing the doctor, I was in there. I hit the ground running and never looked back, just like I did with everything else. And guess what? I love it. It is so, you know what? I'm so blessed. You can't, if you go looking for a job that you think that you're going to enjoy, you're never going to find it. I fucking just went because, like I said, family job fucked me over. I went at this one job. And like I said, I love what I do. I learn something new every day. I have people come to me that want to learn. I train people. I want to be management. I don't give a fuck if it takes 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Time and patience. Like I said, the true counter. Doubt is your fucking enemy. Do not doubt yourself. And don't be removing fucking options from yourself. Just don't do it. You got somebody around you that's, you want to know what? Let that shit go in one ear and out the other. Seriously. Let that shit roll. Let that motherfucker roll. Like, cause he on some bullshit or whoever the fuck they are. You know what the fuck's going on. You got people out there that love you, like you're your brother from another mother. Or, whoever. It don't matter. I don't discriminate. And then you got motherfuckers who want to play Frog and the Scorpion like I used to play. And that was just my nature. You want to be the frog, okay, whatever. But I'm that motherfucker with that standard. And that don't make me bad. That don't make me bad. Michael Jackson was bad. I'm telling you, I'm going to whoop that ass. Don't make me get going. Don't make me start fucking applying belt to ass just for fun, because when I do it for fun, y'all will like it. Because I'm not going to be hurting nobody. We'll be applying belt to the ass just to get that benevolence going. Get rid of that ignorance and that insolence. I hate that. And I hate the word hate. I'd rather use the word mislike. Because hate is worse. Hate is more deadly than a loaded gun to your head. And I'll tell you this right now, you don't want to take one to the dome. that shit'll fuck you up. And you know, unfortunately, fortunately, God saved the day. I'd have to say, at least that's what they said, because when they got butt hurt, even though they wasn't aiming at me, when I took one to the head, unfortunately, and that fucked me all up. Yeah, that fucked me all up. If it didn't ricochet off my skull, I would have been dead right now. If it would have hit me flat out, I would have been done. My head would have exploded. It killed all my root follicles. I woke up and had to learn how to. I'm old enough to. Oh, you're such a good person. Okay. No, I just learned from my ways, and I didn't want to do it no more. Going against the grain is like fucking rubbing one out with a cheese grater. Nothing good is gonna come of it. You better be kitty cornered from the fucking hospital if you can even conjure the courage to do it. Hold on, what? Who 14? I hope. Come on, we have the rules on it. Come on, I don't want to be taking people off that are so productive. No, I'm just letting you know, like, you don't want to take one, like, hey, in the cities, people take headshots every day. You'd be surprised motherfuckers that live. Like, I woke up not knowing what the fuck was what. I didn't even know what happened. It hit me at an angle and bounced off my head. They said my head, it fractured my skull a little bit, but like, it didn't penetrate. It bounced off, but it killed every root follicle in the spot where it hit. And I'm not gonna lie, that's another reason why I try to keep my hair long, or when it's long, I do have it tatted up. And when I say tatted up, like braided. Yeah, you're right, Mod. You are right. I should, but then hey, I don't smoke weed, so why don't I just roll a wood? Keep it all understood. Maybe everyone will hear, smell what I be smoking up in this hood. Then you'll know it's all good. There ain't no bad intentions, only good intentions. So good intentions, I want you guys to start inventing shit. Not like Albert Einstein, but almost on your own time. It's not you ever have the triple QIQ. Do it all right. Just like I'll tell you though, I'm not a gynecologist though, but you don't need to be one when you know what way the wind blows. You know? So don't fucking play with me though. Because I don't need to know you though to fucking let you be exposed or even let it be told. Go. Yeah. You're right. I should be in bed. Question why? Why? Why ain't I in bed and sleeping alright? Cause I'm on here with y'all. Trying to let you know I'm here. So don't make me tear. Cause I've been through it all these years. Question why? Why? Why does it get humid in June and July? Why does weather have to change? It's so misery. Question why? Why? Why do people live to love and die? Why does it have to life be this way? Why is it so tragically? Why does it have to be happening? I'll be jumping up my hey. I'll let you know how I feel. If you guys don't like it, otherwise you with it. You in it, yay. Get in where you fit in. You understand? Get in where you fit in. You said, bro, I love it. Can I have a shot? Yes, you can. The guy X. That guy X. Yes. Shout out to that guy X. I don't know if you're new to the channel, but welcome to the family. Welcome to the fam. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you just subbed? Oh, totally welcome to the family. Oh, yeah, you anchored in. You locked into the database now, big guy. You locked into the database. Yes, you are. Yes, Yerskis. I'm back again. Hold on. Who's SS? Is he part of the Gestapo that didn't get wiped out when fucking Hitler fucking offed himself during his honeymoon? Or is he a good guy? Because he said, I'm back, and then again is all in fucking caps. So he on that bullshit. If you're 18, you're good. 17, you're good on my lane, because that's 17 adult. Oh shit! Hey. Oh, we got a spark plug back, don't we? My mod knows it. My mod be on it. What you want? What you want, SS? You the Gestapo? Hey, you coming to put me in the concentration camp? Been there, done that. You guys just didn't know how to work the machines because they didn't train you right. Yeah, they only told you how to fucking peel bananas. And then that's why when somebody slipped on, they were knocking at my fucking door because you were fucking trying to play hot potato. Oh, it was him over there. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, okay. I didn't say you did anything. I just, hey, you heard what my mod said. What my mod said goes. I'm not the one who, hey, I don't throw down judgment. I sit on the throne, so leave me alone. I'm going to let you know something clear. Like Tupac said, rest in peace to him. Paranoia had him looking in the mirror. Hey, you want to know what? You're fine. You're fine. If you didn't do nothing wrong, you're good. Yes. Hey, on Gotti, on BC, my brother. On everybody. On my father's great. Fuck what you talking about. That's me. Oh, that's not me. That's my mod. You talking? Oh, that's even worse. Oh no! Don't do that. Hey, don't. Hey, that's like suicide by cop. Don't do that. Just yeah. Rest in peace, Pac. Hey, you want to know what he said? That's fucking happening right now. That's why people didn't want it. BC was ahead of his time. Remember that song? You got to keep your head up. You didn't remember that song? What's happening right now that he was singing about? And he was talking about the industry with the first part. We're gonna have a race of babies to hate them ladies. And since a man can't make one, he's got the right to tell a woman when to wear to create one. Well, that's fucking cat. That shit's toe inside like two. It takes two to tango. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that shit. But what I'm trying to tell you is this. Look, what did he say else that's going on right now? Right now. He was a time machine in his head. He knew we got money for wars, but we can't feed the poor. That's exactly what's going on. What the fuck are we doing? We're presiding both sides. But what are we doing for everybody, the people that are... We're not doing... Come on, man. Guys, we got to wake up. We got to keep our head up. No, I'm serious. What, you think I'm not talking because I got a breath in my lungs. I don't need exercise. I got my exercise in my lungs when I came out of the womb crying. Fuck what you talking about. Like, you guys got to understand this shit. Industry that's an ugly machine. Like, and Pac was like me. He said he just didn't give a fuck. When he found out, and the thing is, he knew he was going to go because he was just too powerful. He was like a Malcolm and shit like that. There's no reason to be afraid of death because it coincides with life. And there's life after death. And if you don't understand that, then there's no excuse for you trying to prove that you hiding in the corner in the dark like a recluse, trying to be exclusive, but you can't because you won't come to the truth that you realize that other things are so fake in your life that you're trying to replay it every time in your mind. But don't let me get on mine because you won't even know what to fucking say if I really start spitting venom in your eyes. You think I'm fucking, you don't know what I'm on. I used to be that fucker with a blunt in my mouth and a gun in my palm. So you want to laugh, you want to dash, you want to talk that shit so fast, drop your low. I was the last to pop out with no mask. The last thing you seen was a flash. And guess what, man? You was left slumping dead on a dash. And that shit ain't no cool. But I'm going to let you know, too. Motherfuckers took a lot of my dudes. Sometimes they were just out trying to get some food. And I wish they would have kept it, too. And I'm not with that shit, but when you parole to an area like that, it's not like you with it without default, but like my buddy, he was like, I don't want you doing this shit, but I gotta let you know how this is. And believe me, and he gone now. If it wasn't for him, I'd probably be gone. Rest in peace, Gotti, Lil Mike, not Mike Lee. Yeah, my brother, Michael Lee. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my mind. You get my... Oh, hey, I like to freestyle a lot. You got 35 subs? That's good. Fuck yeah, that's good. You want to know what? Hold on. You just like me. You coming from the bot. Hey, I'll sub to your fucking channel. You're going to have 36. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to have 36. Yes. Yes, Yerskis. I will sub to your channel. If you want to guarantee it, send me an email. My email is link in the description. Or here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you telling me I'm awesome. But hey, I am who I am. And like Popeye said, I am what I am. But guess what? I'm not a fucking cartoon. This is, don't laugh. This is reality TV. Bad. All right? I'm not mad if I bought a Porsche and it came with the rack. Even though I didn't want that. I want a hard top. Shit. Fuck all that. I didn't got. Hey, I thought it was gone. You took it away. I just went to go look. It wasn't there. Yo, what you doing? Ah, hell no. Hey, I'm not trying to be goofy, but hey, somebody offered me 10 grand like 5 days ago to be mod, and I don't even have. I don't. Let me tell you guys something real quick. You don't ever hear me talking about a Cash App or a Zelle or a MoneyGram or this, that. You want to know why? Because I don't do that. I don't do that. So I get people in here sometimes going, I'm going to give you money. I'm going to give you money. If you really want to, I guess I'm not going to disrespect you, but my big thing is I'm not asking for it. So you got to remember that. And I'm not gonna because I'm a self-efficient man. Okay? So don't think I'm on here like trying to pull the whoop wop, the 21312 on you. That might be the area code I hail from, but we're not playing that. Like, I'm not on that shit. That's cyber begging with a tin cup. You want to give me money, that's fine, but I'm not going to ever ask for it. Okay? Line of communication is key. If you don't know, now you know. But I'm going to let you know we got only 13 minutes to make this minute. You want to make this worth it? No, hey, if you know he's in chat, do what you got. Hey, you ain't got to explain yourself to me, mod. You ain't got to explain yourself to me. I don't care if you slumped everybody because you pulled out the fucking Thompson fucking 40 cal fucking machine gun with the drum clip from the Prohibition days. If you do what you got to do, man. Hey. The thing is, hey, some people don't have the bad intentions, but the minute that they expose certain things, it put it in their heart. So, like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What, am I supposed to be mad at you? He's the one who gave me the aim for you to fucking point and shoot. Anyways, I guess 13 minutes can be a while. I know, a couple minutes can be an eternity in a real motherfucking fight. Oh yeah, 60 seconds is like a fucking eternity. You really want to get down like James Brown? Yeah. Motherfuckers don't really know. If you really been in a fight, you'll know. A minute or two is like fucking eternity. And then if you like locked up and you doing that shit, oh shit. It's almost like you and Gladiator. Remember the show Gladiators? And they always had them doing the fucking weird shit. They always had the gear on shit. We just go in the showers and fucking bust it up. Only when we were locked up, we shake hands after no matter who won and lost. So after that, everything was good. Now these days, you go look at somebody the wrong way and they're gonna put a fucking hole in your coconut. Or they're gonna start cracking eggs Eats it like it's cracking eggs. They ain't gonna hit your legs. They're gonna want you good. We pushing almost 1/5. Almost got me blind from the light coming in the window here. That's why I keep my stick on me like my third leg. It ain't about money. I don't care about that. I want people to relate and have a peace of mind and show and respect. And you said it was from 2 days ago. Oh, it sounds like some premeditation. That little one was smart, though. You're the one who keeping your finger on the pulse. And you're the one who made him take a dirt nap, so rest in peace, though. But you better watch out. He might cop into account and come out trying to be like he's about. And not a little shite that he just admitted tonight. And you know what'll happen. He'll make it through the cracks, alright? Alright? Keep your eye. You don't want to play with the gang because shit. Accident. We did it on purpose. Just standing there. Tough guy here. Stand and do what I say. Like Simon says. I'm going to put the hamburger leg in your food for you. Yeah. You sometimes take that food because we got to eat. Ain't nothing sweet. Stop playing with me. I should get it cheaper what I told you to have. I get it for cheap. I didn't even warm this bitch up. I was so hungry, I just ate it up. Oh, yeah. You just made him eat dirt. You just made that motherfucker take a dirt nap, I think. I don't know what happened. All I know is like the last up team something. I see here where you said, boss, stop. I think that's when I pulled out father. That ain't nothing but, man, that was the respect. Father happy. Hey, this is the thing. You know, we all have that question, why? Why do people close to us had to die? Almost like Doug said. We look up in the sky. We ask the Lord why. Must want to make us suffer. Must want to make us cry. And how we gonna survive. We try to do it any way we coincide. I know they looking down on me, we doing fine. I'm gonna treat my brother's kids like they mine. It's in our blood, care our bloodline. They gonna come anyways, hey. They gonna come anyways, like a feeding frenzy, just like if you turn the kitchen lights on and you in the ghetto, cockroaches everywhere, they scatter, right? Want them not to come out. Mothballs everywhere. Seven minutes and counting. 6, 59, 58, 57. Come on with it. Because I'm shutting down at 2. You like. All I know is 4, I gotta be back at work. I thought I took it. I thought you removed it. Hey, I didn't know. Hey. We got a lot of people who try to swing through the cracks. Hi. That one Australian. How you doing? How you doing? How are we doing today? It's Australian, huh? Austrian? Austrian? I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, correct me. I sure as I'm not trying to dilute your position. I see you're a man of high elevation. Austrian? Austria? Oh, you're Austria. Oh, fuck, I love it. Another part of the world coming in. Europe, welcome. Welcome. Hey, you get in where you fit in. Why? I don't know. Let me ask you why you popped on my channel. Because nobody pulled you in. You're not chained to an organ grinder, and nobody's holding you at gunpoint. So, Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I hope nobody sent you to a fucking radar tower out in the middle of fucking Siberia or something. They said, fuck it. You just go, we'll smell you your clothes. I don't know. I'll tell you this right now. The polar ice cat, there ain't no more. You ain't got polar bears on no cat. They on cat. You want actual fiction? Okay. The Appalachian? Yeah. Hey, you ever want to climb Everest? Make sure you find green boots. Yeah, Mr. Green Boots. Hey, it might be summer, but it don't smell like Teen Spirit. Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain, Nirvana. Yeah, I love him. We are your friend. Yeah. Love that. Hey, it might be summer, but it don't smell like Teen Spirit. My Toki said we gone to that spirit go. Yeah. This is the commander of the King's Guard right here. Oh yeah, that's why he love it. But by default, King's Guard, this guy, you know what I mean? Cool. Yeah? Well, guess what? The weather's changed so much here that what I remember, you know, all that shit you embraced as like a golden age, you know, as a golden moment, you would seize it and hold it. That shit is evaporated because we don't have any of that anymore. So we with you. That's why it's never even worth it to taking a picture unless you already had something to do that was with you. And I'm not talking about the first thing, I'm talking about the second thing that hits you. And it don't have to be a bullet from a gun. You could be walking across the street and a drunk driver just comes on and goes, boom. Now you become a fucking road bump and you a slump. And that shit fucking sucks. And I've seen that too much. I've seen motherfuckers pull a hit and run over a little baby in a carriage. What? You think I'm fucking lying? Tell me I'm lying. You the fucker gonna be dying when I peruse the proof and you be consigned and riding. You're gonna be hiding. You don't want that shit. I'm so sick when I see that shit. Just a couple of weeks ago, another 5-year-old just got hit. You think I'm lying? I didn't make that shit up. Tell me I did. I'll show you, what? Don't make me put a drip in the description because you'll be the one who come up missing. Because you'll be so prostrated with grief. Because you thought you defeated me. You thought I was faking shit on TV. I only state facts. Can't you see? Or what the fuck do you see? Or let me guess, it's all 3D because of the glasses. You be the acid. You think you're the one who's got that acid. Well, guess what? When I was young, I was the one who got that ass. I didn't even have to try. I got some more ass in the toilet seat. So what the fuck you want? You ain't can compete with me. But that ain't nothing to brag about. Shit. I could have got something that could have let me just keep on leaking it out. Oh, or like the package they have today, the Pacific on the Herpalades. Have you ever heard of that? You will if you get it. One time, hey. Ain't no getting in the bag. It's a gift that keeps giving. And I'm not talking Thanksgiving. So you keep on using a raincoat and you're going to find out where you living. Like old girl used to say back in that, don't go chasing them waterfalls. Because if you do, you better learn how to swim. And if you ain't got no frog suit, your ass is gonna drown. And if somebody try to help you, ain't gonna be no float. They see you swimming, trying to float. You better hope they don't see you. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't do it. You better listen to your body. Don't let the little one think for the big one. Because you won't have none. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't get too big for your britches. Look at here. We got 50 seconds and counting. On graving them. On Gotti. On my brother. My brother almost been gone a year. I can't believe it. The back of my eyes. He's Austrian. He's Austrian. He's not trying to be a marsupial kangaroo. What do? Do we pull up home? Let him do what he want to do. If he fucking misbehaves, do what you do. He says he's Austrian. He's up in the cold. So what do? Do you need some heat? You want me to send you the furnace of wrath? Will that keep you warm at night? Hey, we can send you the furnace of wrath. Will that keep you warm at night? Either way, I'm gonna let y'all know something. It was another one with your boy Witham. Y'all know what to do. It's not my free will. I'm not gonna say it anymore. And I'm out. Love y'all. Night night. Because when I'm night.